first home game of the junior high Lady Hornets softball season. We'd like to welcome you for joining us. We appreciate, as always, Steve and Lisa Surratt for getting us set up this morning to bring you live action and the start of your junior high Lady Hornets softball. Got Wyatt Wilkerson here with me. He'll be running Game Changer for those of you following on that, as well as the scoreboard. So he's a man of many talents this morning.
Yep, that's right. It's nothing that I can't handle. Like I've juggled more than this stuff at once, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna do most of the talking during the game. But like we can like talk to each other in between innings.
Yep, sounds good. So as you can see, we played the Lady Cougars of West Central. They've played one game this season. They're coming in with an 0-1 record. We technically have had two games on the books. We traveled Wednesday evening to start our season to play AC Central in Chandlerville, but unofficial game after 3 innings. It was called due to rain. And then the next night we were supposed to be in Pleasant Hill, and it got rained out as well. So looking forward to our first full game.
Yep, and on a different location too. This is the Little League softball field for those of you who don't know.
Yeah, so I pointed out, different look. So a lot of these girls starting out here playing t-ball, and then now they're back on it playing junior high softball. As most of you are aware, for some of our out-of-town guests that are not aware, Brown County is getting all new turf baseball, softball, and football fields. So that work is currently being started on the baseball and softball diamonds, which is why the junior high season all this year will be played here at the Brown County Little League Diamonds. And then next year we're looking forward to junior high softball and Hornet Lady softball being played on turf. So we appreciate Dot Foods and the Tracy Family Foundation for all their work and help bringing that to our facilities, and look forward to many seasons of playing on turf in Brown County moving forward.
Yep.
We'll go through the lineups for you here real quick, and then we'll talk a little bit about kind of what's been going on with the softball team over the summer and get you caught up, and then we'll be ready. We're about 12, 13 minutes away from action. So the starting lineup for today, first for the Lady Cougars from West Central, we will have batting first Emma Chapman, number 2 Ronnie Hubert, number 3 Sydney Evans, number 4 fourth batter is Addie Fuller, fifth batter Ella Kuntz. Aaliyah Summers is batting sixth, Gabby Evans batting seventh, Ella Little batting eighth, and Sadie Rose batting ninth. Looks like the pitcher for the Lady Cougars will be the leadoff batter, Emma Chapman. And for your Lady Hornets, the starting lineup looks like this. Leading off and catching, Maddie Ebbing. Second batter and playing center, Kenna Giesler. Third batter and pitching, Cadence Ham. Fourth batter and playing first is Olivia Ebbing. Harper Hazelrig will be playing third today, batting fifth. Brinley Patton will be playing short, batting sixth. Emerson Oliver playing second base, batting seventh. Ella Staten will be in right field, batting eighth. And Gracie Wilkerson getting her first start of the season. She'll be playing in the outfield, left field as well. A little different look as well. We do have Ari Litzen and Sydney Cassinger playing. They're currently out of town this weekend, so you don't see them on the diamond, but they are two players that will be playing third and short for the Lady Hornets as well. That although we won't see today, they will be back next week as we travel to Calhoun on Monday. We are at home versus a tough Rushville team on Tuesday, and ending the week on Friday up in Colchester, and then on Saturday we travel to Minden Unity. So busy several weeks here of Lady Hornet softball, but these girls are ready, and we're looking forward to a good season. As you can remember, we won regionals last year, lost kind of a heartbreaker in the sectionals to a Carthage team, and so I know that Coach Woodruff is, high expectations for this team, and we're looking forward to it. I think what I'm most excited about for a lot of people that don't follow, these teams, especially over the summers. I think this is probably one of the first years that a majority of our girls that are playing have played some sort of travel softball over the summer. I do want to do a quick shout out. One of the assistant coaches that's helping Coach Woodruff this year, and you'll see him out on the field, is Rick Shaw out of Rushville. Rick is coaching. He's coached several of our young athletes over the years with travel ball out of the Rushville program, but he started up some new travel teams over in Rushville last year that I know my girls played on, Sydney Cassing, the Wilkerson twins, Cadence Ham. So a lot of these girls have played for Rick, and he's the assistant coach this year, which we're very excited. And and looking forward to all he brings to it. He's got a great passion for the game. He's a good teacher, and him and Coach Woodruff will be a great combination for these girls moving forward, and so that's what we're excited for the season and looking forward to it. So we're going to go to a commercial break here for a little bit. The Lady Hornets are getting ready to take the field to warm up, and then we are about 10 minutes away from Lady Hornet softball. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Valley Bank, we're not just your bankers, we're your neighbors. We know we have a role as a pillar of the community supporting and building the areas we live in and serve. The person approving your loan might be coaching your child's Little League team or serving alongside you on a community board. We want to see our communities succeed because ultimately that means success and growth for all of us. We've been part of our Central Illinois communities since 1893 as the Farmers National Bank of Griggsville and Bluffs, making local decisions based on relationships, not just numbers. Eagle Valley Bank with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, Pittsfield, Bluffs, or Meridosha.
Are you as excited as we are that football season is back? Then you need to make Jersey's your one-stop destination for mouth-watering burgers, ice-cold beer, and all your local sporting events. So gather your crew and speed over to one of Jersey's 2 locations, 109 East Jefferson and Camp Point, or 115 East Main Street, Mount Sterling. Jersey's Bar and Grill, your hometown sports bar.
We love beer!
Kids are ready to go back to school, but is your internet? Fuel their learning with fast, reliable 2-gig fiber from Cascom, complete with built-in online security. Call or visit cascom.com today.
Trucking is a very rewarding career.
Best part about truck driving with DTI is the support system.
You can expect coming into a family.
Anything that I need provided over the road, it's just a phone call away.
They make the environment very safe for our drivers.
If you want a sense of independence and empowerment, then this is the company for you.
Just do it. Take that leap.
Don't doubt yourself, just do it.
If I can do it, you can do it.
Maintaining your lawn can be a never-ending battle, but Bemis Lawn Service with their state-of-the-art equipment and a skilled team of lawn care experts are ready to take on any job you need completed for your lawn, such as lawn maintenance, fertilization, turf weed control, grub control, driveway weed control, overseeding, and shrub trimming. Contact Aaron at 217-653-0198 or Scott at 217-653-0197. They've got an eye for all things green.
At Blessing Health, we believe every woman and her healthcare journey is unique. So our OBGYN specialists offer care for all of life's phases. Whether you're navigating life's changes, embracing new beginnings, or caring for your health, because they depend on you. No matter where you are in life, you'll find us there, giving both of you exceptional care close to home. At every stage, we're here to support you. Blessing Health, with you every step of the way.
And welcome back, Hornet fans. Lucas Ebbing along with Wyatt Wilkerson here, calling the game for you today. As you can see, the Lady Hornets are now on the field, and we are watching them getting ready for their warm-ups to the start of the game. Again, we thank you for joining us this morning as we look forward to an exciting season of Lady Hornet softball. So crowd filling in nicely here. Looks like West Central brought a lot of fans as well. Yeah, so again, for those that may not have caught it earlier, the games this year, due to the turf being placed on the junior high and high school fields, will be played here at the Brown County Little League. You can go online to find the schedule, but all games will be played here for the season. Yeah, we got a pretty good setup here. We're up in the crow's nest. Looks like the cameras got most of the field, and we're excited to do that. So we'll hit on a little bit more with the kind of what to expect this year. Again, last year we had a good season, winning regionals. Hopefully we can, looking to repeat that. I know that's definitely a team goal that everybody had. So we're looking to repeat that. I'm trying to look. Last year, our Last year we ended up with an 18-4-1 record. We'll have next week's going to be tough. We have Calhoun. They're always a really tough team. We'll travel down to Calhoun on Monday. They'll be tough. Rushville's always good. So we have them back-to-back tough games to start next week. And then I know Meredosia, Chambersburg, Triopia, Virginia, that whole group, they got another good team this year. So lots of good softball out there this year for those of you looking to catch the future Hornets.
What's always hard for these teams starting off the season is that it's 8th and 7th grade, so these fresh 8th graders just lost some good 8th graders last year that not helped them get to regionals last year, so they're going to have to capitalize and also lead the new 7th graders and some of these new 6th graders as well. So hopefully they can take after the past and lead towards the future.
Yeah, you'll see highlight a few players here. The first one, exciting to watch her this year, but watch Cadence Ham on the mound this year. Played a relief role behind a good pitcher in Lydia Vermillion last year, but now it's definitely Cadence's mound, Cadence's team to lead. I know that she's put in a lot of work in the off season, both at home and in travel ball. Great pitcher, and so we're looking forward to her, leading this team from the mound. So you'll see a lot of her. Maddie Ebbing, returning starting catcher from last year, who's got Cadence pretty much her whole life. So those two are very familiar with each other and each other's game. Returning first baseman Olivia Ebbing. Looks like Emerson Oliver will be at second base, a returning starter there from last year's team. Again, Ari Litzen and Cindy Cassing out today, out of town, not playing, but Ari will be traditionally the starting shortstop. Today it's Brinley Patton. Sydney will be the starting third baseman. So our pretty much pitching and infield is all the same from last year. On left field, this game will have Gracie Wilkerson playing. Kenna Giesler will be in center field. She got a lot of action there last year. And then Ella Staten will be in right field for us. When Sydney and Ari are back, you'll see Harper move to left field and Brinley move to right field. And again, Harper and Brinley, they also played travel ball this year as well. So, I can't stress it enough that, travel sports, although, it's busy and, potentially not for everyone, we do have several kids, I'd say probably 75-80% of this team played some sort of travel ball over the summer. So a lot of experience there. They learned a lot, and I think you'll see a lot of growth from, like Wyatt was talking about, these 7th graders are going to be asked to step up like the 7th graders were last year. Gracie and Presley Wilkerson are playing. They're the only 6th graders on the team. They'll be asked to step up and do some things too. So a lot of growth that's happened over the summer, and I think it'll show, and you'll see that as we have this team start to play this year.
Yep. Hope for an exciting ball game.
We are a couple minutes away. We're almost done with infield. Looks like we'll get a couple shots at first base. They'll get the catcher to get her throws in, and then we will be ready to kick off Lady Hornet softball. I don't know, looks like the umpires, I don't know the one behind the plate, but we do have Matt Olson at the bases, so I know that very familiar. We see him a lot over in Jacksonville. He does a lot of at the Future Swings complex over the summer, and we've had him a lot last year, so the girls are very familiar with him. He does a great job, not only in softball but in basketball as well, so he's a very familiar umpire and ref in the area, and so we're looking forward to seeing him again. I know he likes Brown County a lot and is very supportive and follows all of our sports, so we appreciate the effort and everything that he does there. Maddie Ebbing throwing down to second right now, and we've got Woodruff out there again, returning this year. Excited about the program and the team, and we're excited and appreciate all he's done. If you see Coach Woodruff too, make sure you tell him thanks for all he does. The field out here at the Little League is probably the best I've seen it in a long time. I know that he was here for after practice yesterday at 11 up until late afternoon, just working it. Bemis Lawn Care did a great job. The stripes look great in the outfield. Everything's cleaned up. So just thank those guys when you're out. I know that, especially for the coaches, having had to be there and work fields myself before, it's definitely a thankless job. But he's put in a lot of time into this, and the field looks great. So we appreciate, his passion for Lady Hornet softball and all that he's done, and just thank him when you see him, because there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that goes on that you don't see, but he's definitely passionate about Hornet softball, and we appreciate everything that he's done. We'll get a couple quick commercials real quick and be right back for the start of the game.
Napa know-how. Hello, Earl Flack for your locally owned McKay Napa Auto Parts store. We know you have a choice when shopping auto parts. We know that we're part of our communities. We know that you support us and we support you. Thank you for your business. Stop by your local McKay Auto Parts store. Hopefully we do a great job for you. We do want your business. We appreciate your business. Locally owned, family owned for almost 90 years. We've been around a long time. We're not going anywhere. Napa know-how. And thank you again for support of your local McKay store and the staff that we have. Have a great day.
Los Rancheros Restaurant in Mount Sterling is your destination for authentic Mexican food. Open Monday through Thursday 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sunday 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Come and enjoy their daily specials on food and drink. Enjoy eating on the patio, or picking up and enjoying at home. You will love Los Rancheros Authentic Mexican Restaurant. 408 Quincy Road, Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-7800 for carryout, or to have them cater your next party.
When it comes to becoming a better version of you, there's no place to start like the Y. The Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA offers activities for the whole family. From youth sports to summer day camp, we have something for all ages. Kickstart your new healthy routine with our group exercise classes or work out in our fitness center, complete with a full line of cardio and weight equipment. Our indoor rubberized track is perfect for both running and walking, while our full-size gymnasium offers space for pickup basketball games and volleyball leagues. On-site childcare is available while you work out for children as young as 6 weeks. We hope you'll join us at the Mount Sterling YMCA. Your future self and family will thank you.
And welcome back, Hornet fans, as we have coaches meeting at the plate, going over a couple of the nuances of the field. I don't think anything necessarily crazy here. It is the old senior league field, so it is a very, very long outfield. So I don't think you'll see any home runs today, and if you do, it's going to be a professional softball player home run hit, because field's long, outfield's long. So just one thing to keep in mind as you're watching it, it may look like the outfielders are on the very edge of the dirt at times, or even barely into the grass, but it is a full-size junior league field originally, so that will be a little bit of a different look if you're watching on TV. Coaches have now shook, and they're going back to the respective dugouts, and we are ready for the first pitch of this Lady Hornet softball season. As always, we thank all of our sponsors. Wyatt and I will do a good job trying to keep commercials rolling and ads and everything. We appreciate all the support for all sports, and looking forward to an exciting season. Last year I think we were very, very blessed in this community to experience state championships in basketball, third place girls championships, regionals, state runner-up in football. The year of the Hornet, as it was called, and a lot of exciting things last year. But I think equally as exciting is we are bringing back on all levels a lot of returning talent. I know the boys basketball team, the girls basketball team at the high school level, football teams already started practice this week, looking great. Lots of exciting things coming out of there. This junior high softball team to the basketball team, all the sports, wrestling. I know just every team that we've had, it's been a great year. We appreciate all the coaches that have poured their time and talents and efforts into these kids across Brown County. Appreciate all the parents as well. It's not easy with this schedule. You'll see that we started technically Wednesday. We will go and get about 18 to 20 some games in between now and the first week and a half of September. I think regionals or sectionals are September 12th. So there's a lot of softball that will be played over the next 5 weeks, 3 to 4 games a week, traveling all over. So we appreciate all the coaches and the parents and you, the fans, for supporting all of Hornet Athletics and traveling to encourage these young athletes. Cadence Ham warming up right now as we will get ready for her to get the first pitch to their pitcher, Emma Chapman, who will be leading off for the Lady Cougars of West Central. Looks like we got a few followers watching the game right now, so appreciate all of you for tuning in wherever you are. And Maddie Ebbing just announced the ball's in, coming down, which means the throw will happen, and we are ready for Lady Hornet softball. Thank you, as always, for watching, and we're looking to call a great game. Lucas Ebbing, Wyatt Wilkerson here. Thank you. Don't forget the Brown County Fair is going on as well. I believe there's some harness racing going on this afternoon, Demolition Derby tonight, harness racing tomorrow. I know that that's something Stephen Lease also broadcasts, so if you're into harness racing, tune into that. And we are ready for first pitch coming from Cadence Ham to Emma Chapman. First pitch, strike outside corner. Good start. I know Coach Woodruff, I was in the dugout at the game versus AC Central, and that's what he likes to see is first pitch strikes. He wants us working ahead. Second pitch, swing and a miss, 0-2, Cadence Ham. As I said, folks, this is going to be exciting watching her pitch this year. She has put in a lot of work. Fastball, changeup, drop ball, working on a rise ball, all things that my catcher, Maddie, told me. I have no idea what any of that means, but as long as those two do, that's all that matters. 1-2 count now as a ball was thrown to the leadoff, Emma Chapman. Ball is hit to shortstop, Brinley Patton, off of her glove, and it will be air on the shortstop, and Chapman will reach to give West Central the first runner.
For those of you who might be watching on Game Changer, it appears that I'm not doing the Game Changer score anymore. I don't have the phone of whoever's doing it, so I'm just going to be running the scoreboard that's actually on the field.
Pitch from Ham, swing, and a miss, strike one. So Chapman on first base. This is Ronnie Hubert up to bat for West Central. Got time as she is checking her armband to see what the call is. So that's the thing you'll start seeing from a lot of these players as well. We got a bunt, offer, foul ball, 0-2 count. So that's the thing you'll start seeing, especially in softball now, whereas back in the day, you used to have the coaches at third base with all the signs and the indicator and this. Now it's all armbands. So you'll see our team's got armbands, and you'll see most of the players we have armbands. There's numbers on there. So a lot of times you'll hear coaches calling out numbers, which is what pitch they want, or numbers for what they want to do. And that is strike three swinging. So first strikeout of the day from Cadence Ham. And that retires Ronnie Hubert. Sydney Evans will now come to the plate. So yeah, if you're ever at a game, you'll be hearing numbers like 247, 154. That's all the types of pitches that are on those armbands. And equally, when you're in the batter's box, they'll call what they want there. Ball in the outside corner. 1-0 count to Evans.
How about a call like 067?
Oh no, don't start that. Ham back, wind up pitch. Strike on the outside corner. I think that's one of the things too, is you start seeing teams. I don't think that we have it, but some of the kids have it, but you'll start seeing these teams with different helmets, and a lot of times they have their own helmet for their travel ball team that they use for school ball. So that's another just idea of the amount of kids that are out there playing on different teams. And it looks like Evans has a hat on for the Adrenaline. I believe they're kind of in the Pike County, Winchester area. So Big Game's another group out there that plays a lot. And strike three there. That retires Evans for the second strikeout from Cadence Ham. And that will bring the cleanup batter to the plate for them, Aaliyah Fuller. And with the windup pitch, it is hit up the middle just past Emerson Oliver, off the glove of Kenny Geisler. She gets it back in to the shortstop, and we have runners at the corners with 2 outs. Number 5 hitter up will be Ella Kuntz. Got a quick timeout. Coach Woodruff going to the mound, wants to talk a couple things over. I would assume that he's wanting to talk to the whole infield right now. Typically with runners on corners, there's some sort of play that he wants to talk to the catcher about of, are we going to throw down? Do we want to do a quick throw to third to try to catch the person at third sleeping? Do we just let the runner run. So first, really game of the season. I know we played 3 innings, but he just wants to get everybody on the same page, make sure they know what we're doing with runners at first and third. Cadence will focus on this batter, look to get us out of the inning. So Chapman at third, Fuller at first, Ham on the mound, her pitch, and ball low. Ham with her second pitch, 1-0 count. Ball is in, down the middle, strike. 1-1 your count. For the 5th batter, Ella Kuntz. Caden's getting the pitch from the dugout. Ball up, strike swinging, 1-2. And Ham with the pitch, strike 3 swinging. Even though there were runners on the corners, she did strike all 3 out in the inning. And that is heading to the bottom of the first with your score at 0-0. Lady Hornets coming to bat. We will be back.
We were living in Puerto Rico, and I convinced her to come over here and live a life with me, working for Dad. When I get hired, it was kind of tough. I didn't know no English, so I get classes to get better. Dad Foods has been providing everything for me. They just treat you so well. When my life needed an opportunity, I chose that.
Well, I'll tell you here in a little bit. I think the thoughts would be right now is I know that when we played in AC Central, the first inning we saw 3 pitches by our top 3 batters, and they were all grounded out to the second baseman, grounded out or popped out. So I think the key here is watch a couple pitches, see how the pitcher's throwing, take our time. Usually first game jitters, you want to get up there and get to swinging, which is understandable, but I'd like to see, especially from the leadoff, seeing a couple pitches, letting everybody on deck, see how the pitcher's throwing. But yeah, we want to be aggressive, and I think that's always the hallmark of a Coach Woodruff team, is you are going to see when we get on, we will be moving. I know that steals is something, and sliding that him and Coach Shaw worked on a lot, and so you're going to see when we're on the base path, we will be moving. So if we're at first, the goal is to, whatever means possible, get to third. So it will be exciting. Just an exciting, fast-paced team. Shout out to Coach McClintock. I see her here. She is going to be having a baby here anytime soon. I don't exactly know when, but she is here supporting Lady Hornets. She was the assistant coach last year and definitely taught a lot of these girls. So looking forward to seeing her and wishing her all the best. Maddie Ebbing up to bat. Takes it high and outside for ball 1. Chapman, the pitcher. Maddie Ebbing, outside, ball 2. Two-0 count to the leadoff, Maddie Ebbing. Next pitch is hit in the outfield. High pop fly, center fielder running in and catches it. So fly out to center for the first out. This will bring up number 2, Kenna Giesler. Chapman with the pitch. Giesler looks at it high, outside, ball 1. Second pitch is high, ball 2, 2-0. So, see, we've got a few people watching online. We appreciate, as always. Third pitch is in the dirt, but swung on, so 2 balls, 1 strike. Yeah, I think that's the big thing, especially early on in the season. I mean, I know we want to be aggressive up there, just patience level. Wait for your pitch, especially in a 2-0 count. Giesler with a swing, strike. So 2-2 count now on our number 2 batter and center fielder, Kenna Giesler. You'll hear Coach Woodard say this a lot. Got 2 strikes, had to protect the plate. Ball high, full count. Pitch is hit, and a base hit past the third baseman, that Giesler, and that's through the legs, and Coach Shaw sent her second, and she gets there with a single, and then to second on the air for a stand-up double for Kenna Giesler, bringing up our pitcher, number 54, Cadence Ham. Good hit there by Kenna, finding the gap. Ham in the batter's box. Pitch outside, ball 1. Second one on the way. Pitch is hit to the third baseman. She gloves it. Over to first. Out at first. Runner advances to third. So Giesler on third now with 2 outs. Good base running there by Kenna. Ball was fielded cleanly by the third baseman. She waited until the throw went to first, and then she was on to third. This brings up our cleanup hitter, number 6, Livy Ebbing, with a chance to get Brown County on the board. First pitch is hit to the shortstop. She gloves it up, over, and out. So Brown County strands 1 in the bottom of the first, 0-0 after 1.
Mount Sterling Foods offers the selection, variety, and pricing found in a larger market, and offering daily deli lunch specials and delicious fried chicken for Sunday lunch or any meal. You can find delicious cakes or pie for your next gathering, offering a full meat, dairy, and grocery department. Weekly grocery specials can be found in the Democrat Message. Open Monday through Saturday 7 a.m. to 9 p.m., Sunday 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Mount Sterling Foods, 200 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling.
Kerr Auction is your trusted source for ag equipment, attachments, construction gear, trucks, trailers, and hard-to-find parts. With live and online auctions at kerrauction.com, you can bid from anywhere, field, job site, or front porch. From big equipment to small parts, if you need it, Kerr Auction has it. Don't miss your next deal. Check out kerrauction.com today. Kerr Auction, built for the working world.
Brown County Accounting and Tax would love to share our over 30 years experience with you, whether in bookkeeping, payroll, or taxes. 217-770-8082. Call now for a complimentary review of your taxes. Brown County Accounting and Tax, serving Mount Sterling and Macomb, saving people money for over 30 years. Go Hornets!
And welcome back, Hornet fans. Top of the second inning. Lucas Ebbing with Wyatt Wilkerson here. 0-0 game. Both teams got a couple hits. Left runners at third. And we are to the top of the second. Cadence Ham on the mound. First pitch is a ball outside. One 0. Second pitch on the way. Another ball, same spot, same result, outside. Third pitch on the way, down the middle, swung on and missed, bringing it to 2 balls, 1 strike. Three balls, 1 strike. Pitch Pitch is outside, and that will be ball 4. So first runner on board. That was the 6th batter, Aaliyah Summers. 7th batter, Gabby Evans, the right fielder, up now. I apologize, Steve just texted me and said I didn't have your mic on, Wyatt. So Wyatt's been talking, but you haven't heard him, only me.
Oh.
First pitch is down the middle for a strike on Gabby Evans, the right fielder. 0-1 count. So yeah, folks, apologize.
Sorry.
You didn't get to hear the words of wisdom from Wyatt.
Oh, my bad. I'm just trying to figure out the scoreboard. Like it's not working. It's not showing up on the field. So yeah, I'm just trying to do that while Lucas broadcast.
1-1 count now. Looks like a pitch is called. Cadence did not want that, so she shakes it off. Gets a strike call. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Runner on first, that's Aaliyah Summers. Pitch is on the way. High and outside, 2-2. Ham with the pitch. Strike 3 swinging. First out of the inning. 4th strikeout of the game for Ham. And this will bring in the 8th batter, Ella Little. She's your second baseman. First pitch outside. One 0 count. Ham getting the call from the dugout. Pitch is on the way. Strike 1. 1-1 count. Second pitch on the way. Another strike swinging. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. For the 8th place hitter, Ella Little. Pitch on the way. Just outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And strike 3 swinging for her 5th strikeout of the day. 2 outs. Number 9 hitter up now, Sadie Rose. She's your shortstop. Couple good plays out of her we saw last inning to get the Lady Cougars out of a jam. She bats from the left-hand side of the plate. First pitch is swung on, foul ball. And wind up. Second pitch is foul ball. Looks like it hit the bat and her finger. So she is walking down to see the coach. Hope everything's all right there. Looks like it got her on the thumb, wrist area. So she will take first base with the hit by pitch. Umpires are discussing it. And it will be runners at first and second, it looks like. Matt Olson checking on her, hoping everything's okay for the number 9 here, Sadie Rose. And this will bring back the top of the lineup. Number 3, your pitcher, Emma Chapman. First and second, 2 outs. Chapman up. Pitch on the way. Ball inside, scooped by Maddie Ebbing. And with the next, it is hit to the outfield in the gap, running over and caught on the run by Ella Staten. Great play, Ella Staten in the gap for the 3rd out of the game, or of the innings. That brings us to the bottom of the 2nd. Brown County coming to bat, 0-0 score.
At Eagle Valley Bank, we're not just your bankers, we're your neighbors. We know we have a role as a pillar of the community supporting and building the areas we live in and serve. The person approving your loan might be coaching your child's Little League team or serving alongside you on a community board. We want to see our communities succeed because ultimately, that means success and growth for all of us. We've been part of our Central Illinois communities since 1893 as the Farmers National Bank of Griggsville and Bluffs, making local decisions based on relationships, not just numbers. Eagle Valley Bank with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, Pittsfield, Bluffs, or Meridosha.
Tracy Family Foundation and education in Brown County in particular has been huge.
Our goal with the Tracy Family Foundation Scholarship is to increase the positive post-secondary outcomes for students.
It's for any four-year college, whether it's public or private school, or just a two-year community college or any trade school.
You have to meet the requirements, you have to put the work in, but it's something that everybody can accomplish.
And it just makes students that didn't think they were going to be able to succeed after high school be able to succeed.
At Quincy Audiology, we understand that hearing loss can make it challenging to connect with loved ones and fully engage with life. Our goal is to provide compassionate care and comprehensive solutions to help you regain the joy of sound. Our doctors of audiology are committed to providing personalized care tailored to your unique needs. We offer the communities of West Central Illinois the services and state-of-the-art solutions to help you reconnect with the world around you. Visit our website, quincyaudiology.com.
Welcome back, Hornet fans. Your fifth place batter, third baseman Harper Hazelrig up to bat. First one in the dirt for a ball. Late breaking announcement, Wyatt Wilkerson has figured out the scoreboard in that last half inning.
Yeah, so I just got rid of the whole control system and put in the other one for the other field, and it, for some reason, works. Here's the pitch, popped up, and it is foul ball, so that'll be a, what count?
1-1.
1-1 count. Okay, I got that figured out. And we got Harper ready to step up again.
Yep, 1-1 count for Hazelrig, the third baseman. Back in the batter's box, Chapman looks to deliver. In the dirt, ball 2, 2-1.
2-1 count. Wind up and pitch.
Outside, 3-1 count. You can hear Coach Woodard say it's got to be your pitch. Let's be patient here, nothing crazy. And it is high outside, and that puts Hazelrig on.
And that'll bring up Brinley Patton.
Number 13, Brinley Patton, your shortstop for the Lady Hornets today.
Mm-hmm. See if she can advance our base runners.
So again, we like to play fast and run, and I would look for potential bunting the runner over or just straight up steal. High outside, and like we said, Hazelrig is in there for a steal.
Why don't you just call steal again, then it'll happen.
That's right.
Got a psychic next to me.
Well, I know that we like to get on and go. Got a pretty fast team this year, so Chapman with the second pitch, fouled off. Chapman back on the mound, 1-1 count. Pitch on the way, outside. 2-1 on Brinley Patton. Hazelrig on second. Inside, there goes Hazelrig on the pass ball. She will get to third standing up. 3-1 count now for the Lady Hornets' sixth place batter, Brinley Patton. Three-one count. Pitch on the way. Strike on the outside corner. Full count now for Patton. Chapman delivers. Outside, ball 4. Patton will take first. She rounds it. And she will get to second base. So that's another thing for those of you that may not follow softball as much. If second base is open on third, the runner, they can't stop it. If they go to second, they can continually go like we saw Brinley do there.
Yep.
It is a live ball. Most of the time, they don't throw them out because there's a runner on third. Bunt on the way from Oliver.
Oh,
they
confusion.
They get
Got
Harper in a rundown, but she gets to first, so good bunt there by Emerson Oliver. A little bit of a rundown, but
now they're trying to
Harper Hazelrig gets there. Ball gets thrown around, and finally they're going to get it back to the pitcher. And bunt there. Nice bunt by Emerson Oliver.
I'm not sure what just happened. A whole lot of chaos, but we scored, so that's all that matters. We got who up now?
Now we got Ella Staten, the 8th place batter, up to bat.
Yep.
So good bunt there. Again, we're going to start seeing a lot more of that. I know they've worked on it a lot. Like
Another
we said,
one.
there's another bunt there by Ella. Ella did have a great bunt the other night that advanced her runner over in the AC Central game. So we're going to see a lot of this too. Like I said, we're going to see a lot of stealing, a lot of bunting runners over. You know, Coach Woodruff and Coach Shaw want to get runners in scoring position. And, you know, that's our game that we play. Staten up, swing,
strike
and a miss.
2.
0-2 count on her. Delayed steal there. Patton is safe at third, and Emerson Oliver gets up to second.
All right.
So good delay steal there. Timeout as Brinley ties her shoe. 1 out. 0-2 count. Bottom of the second. Brown County up 1-0 currently with runners at second and third. So good scoring opportunity here for the Lady Hornets with your 8th place batter, Ella Staten, up to bat. Had a great catch in right field to save runs last inning. Pitch from Chapman is on the way. High. Ball 1.
Yep.
Chapman back on the mound for the Lady Cougars. Pitch on the way. It'll be hit to the shortstop. She gloves it, scores the run all the way to first. It's overthrown. Coach Woodruff sending Oliver in. Staten to second. Oliver to home with the slide. And on the throwing error, Brown County plates 2 more. Ella Staten putting the ball in play. Good things happen when the ball's in play.
Yep.
3-0 Lady Hornets now. 1 out in the bottom of the second.
And it's time for the player we've all been waiting for to come up to the plate.
Oh, and who's that?
My very own sister, Gracie Wilkerson.
Well, he must not have that much confidence in her because he's already put an out on the board. There's only 1 out, Wyatt, and you've got 2.
Oh.
Gracie with the bunt, not there.
I mistyped. My bad.
Oh, well, I won't tell her.
Yeah. But hey, that means I got a lot of confidence in her.
That's right.
If there's 2.
That's right. So missed on the bunt first time. Gracie's super fast, so she gets it down. Swing and a miss. 0-2 count. 9th place batter, left fielder Gracie Wilkerson, 6th grader. One of the 2 6th graders on the team. Pitch is low and in the dirt. 1-2 now. Staten on second. Maddie Ebbing on deck. Bring back the top of the lineup. Chapman with the pitch. Fouled straight back.
Almost hit us.
One, two's your count. Chapman on the mound. Delivers.
Oh!
Nice hit to the front. Speed. Throws her out at first, but advances the runner. So Staten now at third. 2 outs for the Lady Hornets. Top of the lineup. Back up. Maddie Ebbing up, who flied out to the center fielder last at bat.
Yeah.
2 outs. This is really where we need to capitalize.
Yep.
2 out rallies here.
I mean, at least it's the top of the lineup. You don't really want to be in this position when you're, like, low in the lineup with not good batters. No offense to all of you batters out there.
Oh, man, Wyatt, bringing the heat.
Hey, don't call me white chocolate for nothing.
All right, we got Woodruff at third, calling the plays. Maddie Ebbing up to bat. Chapman at the pitch. Ball high and outside. Ball 1. Second one on the way. high. Pitch from Chapman on the way. Swung, popped up, out of play.
Foul ball.
2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch from Chapman on the way. Hit in the gap. Maddie Ebbing is thrown out at first base. So that gets 3 runs on a few hits for the Lady Hornets, and we will be back with the top of the 3rd here.
Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in.
I lied. I didn't even know what was going on there. That's only the 2nd out. Kenny Geisler with
Wait,
the hit
what?
back to the pitcher. Out at first, and now that's your 3rd out. So Maddie Ebbing grounds out, but does score a run. So the score is 4-0 right now, Lady Hornets. And we will be back now
Made me mess
officially.
up on the scoreboard.
With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
For over 100 years, the people and businesses in Brown County have counted on Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling to assist them with their banking needs. As the only locally owned and operated bank in Brown County, Farmers State Bank looks forward to continuing this partnership for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank is locally dedicated to all your banking needs. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling, locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome back, Hornet fans. Top of the 3rd inning now. Sorry there for a little bit of confusion. I said that the scoreboard was wrong. Wyatt told me that I told him wrong.
Well, because that
so
guy
I'll be the bigger person here, Wyatt, and say that that was my fault.
Yeah.
So 4-0 now your score going in the top of the 3rd inning. Cadence Ham on the mound still for the Lady Hornets, as she will be most of the season. I believe their 2nd place batter is up. That is Ronnie Hubert, your center fielder, who's made a couple plays out there in center today. And Hubert steps in. Umpires ready. First pitch, inside, ball 1. Next pitch from Ham on the way. Little high, ball 2. Two-0 pitch on the way from Ham. It is fly ball, out of play, off the roof here, and it will be 2-1 now. Pitch on the way from Ham. Low, 3-1. Pitch on the way, high and outside, ball 4. That puts Hubert on first. Brings up the 3rd place hitter, Sydney Evans, the catcher. Lady Hornets a chance for a double play here. No outs, 4-0, top of the 3rd inning. Evans steps to the plate. Ham wants a new ball. And they're going to toss that one out. So I'm guessing one of the foul balls or something probably got a cut in it.
Yeah, you need to have a perfect ball. Umpires are picky these days.
Foul ball there. Oh, 1 count on the third place batter, your catcher for the Lady Cougars, Sydney Evans. Pitch on the way from Ham. Outside corner, strike 2. Oh, 2 count. Pitch on the way from Ham. Inside 2-1. Or 1-2. Sorry, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I get it right, Lucas.
I know. It's first game wide. Even I'm getting the cobwebs off.
I'm doing my part.
Pitch from Ham on the way. Ball low and outside. Throw back to first base. In there safely is Ronnie Hubert. Maddie Ebbing with the throw down to her sister. Safely back in. 2-2 count now. And with the windup, pitch on the way. It is hit. Fair ball into right field. Ella Staten gets the ball in, throws it to Oliver. Oliver gets it all the way to third. And it will be runners at the corners. Now, nope. So we threw the ball to third. Wisely play there by Sydney Evans, who takes second on the throw. So runners at second and third right now. No outs for the Lady Hornets. With your cleanup batter up, this is number 24, Addie Fuller, your first baseman. So a little bit of trouble here brewing in the top of the third for the Lady Hornets. Runners at second and third.
Yeah.
No outs. Cleanup batter up. And with the pitch, strike 1. Looks like a nice change up there from Cadence. Second pitch on the way. Strike 2, swinging. Oh, 2 count, no outs. Ham on the mound, pitching to Ebbing. Ham with the pitch. Strike 3, swinging, big out there. And 1 out now for the Lady Hornets as your number 5 batter for the Lady Cougars is up. This is Ella Kuntz playing third base. 1 out. Runners at second and third still. Ham with the pitch. Outside. Batter stepped out looking at her wristband, which I would assume means they may look at a bunt or something here. Just my guess. Ham with the pitch. Swinging away.
Nope.
1-1 now your count. Ham with the windup. Now the bunt's coming. Popped up. And over the head of Maddie Ebbing, strike 2. One, 2, now your count. 1 out, runners at second and third. And with the windup, change up outside, just off the corner. 2-2 count now. Pitch on the way from Ham. Fouled off. And we'll do it again. 2-2 count. 1 out. Ham gets the sign from the dugout. 2-2 pitches on the way. And it is a changeup. Beautiful outside corner. Gets number 12, Kuntz. Out on strikes, 6th strikeout for Ham on the day. 2 outs now, working our way out of a jam for the number 6 batter, your left fielder, Aaliyah Summers. Pitch number 1 on the way is hit. Foul ball, out of play. 0-1 your count. Currently have no softballs.
Nope. I guess playing at the local league field has an advantage, like this entire roof over the fans' heads.
Apparently we don't have any little siblings here anywhere. Normally with a foul ball, you get about 10 kids running after it.
Yeah.
All right, 0-1 count, 2 outs. Cadence Ham working her way out of a jam here that sees runners at second and third for the Lady Cougars. Second pitch on the way. It is a strike on the outside corner. 0-2 count. Pitch on the way, strike 3, outside corner. Cadence Ham, excellent job getting out of a quick jam that the Lady Hornets got into. We were heading to the bottom of the third. Your score 4-0, Brown County.
The Brown County Sheriff's Office is excited to announce the release of our smartphone app. Built by thesherifapp.com, the app is designed to keep residents and families within the area safe by providing the latest updates and information from the Brown County Sheriff's Office. An intuitive main menu ensures seamless navigation of the app's features and functionalities. You'll benefit from features like submit a tip, file a report, and stay informed. The app also provides users with alerts and updates on emergencies or events that may impact your area. Scan the QR code or search for the Brown County Sheriff's Office in the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store to download this free app today.
Henry Automotive has moved.
Welcome back, Hornet fans. Lucas Ebbing, Wyatt Wilkerson on the call.
Definitely wasn't sticking my head out the window.
Bottom of the third inning. Looks like we will have Cadence Ham, your pitcher, number 3 batter, up to bat for the Lady Hornets. 4-0 currently your score. Meeting on the mound of the Lady Cougars. They break into their respective positions, and we are ready to start this third inning with Brown County looking to add to the lead. First pitch, outside, ball 1. Second pitch on the way, low in front of the plate, ball 2. Good eye there by Ham. Third pitch of the at-bat. Front of the plate again, 3-0 count. Coach Woodruff will have her surely take this one as he's pointing one finger. Take one, make the pitcher come to you. You're in the lead right now with a 3-0 count. Chapman pitch, strike on the outside corner, 3-1. Looks like Chapman's up to 41 pitches on the day. Another one on the way. Pop fly. Center fielder calling it and caught it for the out. So 1 out, which brings up the 4th place batter, first baseman Livy Ebbing. Looking at her armband, getting a call from coach. Pitch hit to the shortstop, bobbled a little bit. Livy Ebbing with the wheels and safe at first, overthrown. She's on her way to second. Good heads up running there. And she will get to second on the throwing error. So that puts a runner in scoring position for the Lady Hornets for your 5th place batter, third baseman Harper Hazelrig. Livy Ebbing on second, 1 out, Hazelrig. Livy Ebbing halfway to third and then back. One of the things you'll see here, we did it earlier. Brindley Patton did it. We did it in our first game. Maddie Ebbing did it. But watch the delay steal. So we'll get about halfway there and then try to catch him off guard with the lazy throw back to the pitcher and steal it. As you'll see Olivia Ebbing halfway there, getting the attention. Now they'll walk her back. So a game within the game, trying to maybe break the pitcher's timing up a little bit, forcing the catcher to think about things. And strike on the outside corner, bobbled. Olivia Ebbing on the way to third and in there safely. So strike call, outside corner, dropped, and wisely Olivia Ebbing with that big lead steals third base. 2-1 count on Harper. Ball in the dirt. Nice stop there by the catcher. Three-one your count. Pitch on the way. Oh, Harper pops it out of play. Full count, 1 out. Runner on third is Olivia Ebbing. Got there in a single to first, and then advances second on the throwing error. Advances to third on a bobble by the catcher. Hazelrig now bases loaded, or full count. Pitches high, outside. She'll take first, and he's going to send her to second right away. She goes to second, and we'll get there standing up. Runners at second and third now.
Brings up Brindley Patton.
Your sixth place batter or shortstop, Brindley Patton. Would he call him what he wants? Pitch. A little high, a little outside. Ball one. 1-0 on Patton. Steps back into the plate. She's going to bunt. Pulls back wisely. Ball. 2-0 your count now. Brindley looking at the armband, seeing what the call is. Swinging away. Strike one. Two-one count on Patton. Chapman will deliver. Patton looking to lay down the bunt. Does nicely. Good bunt, Brindley, and she will get on. Bases loaded. Nice bunt there by Brindley Patton. 1 out, bases loaded. Emerson Oliver up to bat. She had a nice bunt the last time up at bat. So we have them full. Olivia Ebbing on third. Harper Hazelrig on second. Brindley Patton on first. Emerson Oliver, our seventh place batter, is up to bat. Ball in the dirt. Another stop by the catcher. Back to the pitcher. Second pitch on the way. High. 2-0 count. Emerson in the driver's seat now. Bases loaded. Nowhere to put him. Make the pitcher come to you. Chapman on the mound with another delivery. Swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Pitch on the way from Patton. Swing right on it, fouled straight back. 2-2 your count now. 1 out, bases loaded. Chapman back on the mound. Another one on the way. And strike three swinging. Oliver goes down on strikes. Bases loaded, 2 outs now for our number 8 hitter, our right fielder, Ella Staten. Got to capitalize on one of these opportunities. Chapman with the pitch. Is in the dirt. Another block by the catcher. Catcher doing a good job. There's been a few in the dirt. She's had to stop with runners on third. Nothing's gotten by her so far. One 1-0 count. Chapman delivers the second pitch. It's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Pitch high and outside. Good eye there by Ella. Libby Ebbing drawing a little bit of attention from the catcher, but 1-1, 2 outs. Pitch is high. 2-1 now. 3-1. I missed one somewhere. 3 balls. 1 strike.
That's my fault.
Nope, you heard it there, folks. 3-1. Chapman. Pitch. Fouled straight back. Full count now. Good job by Chapman battling. Not an easy position for a pitcher. Bases loaded. 1 out. And she got the second. She's got this to a full count. Battle at the plate. We'll see who wins this one. Chapman with the windup. Pitch is in. Fouled back. Way to battle there by Ella. Wyatt, a big fan of Lady Hornet softball. He just told me he's an Ella fella.
Oh, what?
Ella fella. Big fan of Ella Staten. Ella
I
fella.
never said that.
Oh, okay. Pitch on the way. Hit. Line drive right to the third baseman. So the Lady Hornets and the bottom of the third, Strand 3. Your score still 4-0. We will be back.
Just across from the Dot Foods offices and warehouse. They offer the same ASC certified service that they have offered for years. Now in a new, modern, updated shop with 11 service bays to help make your repair more efficient. Henry Automotive, conveniently located right here in Mount Sterling. Give Doug or Darren a call at 217-773-9066 for an appointment to service or repair your vehicle.
ADI, located in Golden, is one of North America's largest pattern tiling installers. We've helped farmers create water management systems for over 40 years, with pattern tiling across farm fields generating proven data showing a boost in yield and greater profitability. Changing weather patterns do not have to cost you yield dollars anymore. Start with a free estimate now by calling your local ADI representative, Dan Peebles, at 217-440-5160 or by visiting our website at agdrainage.com.
Cassing Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paints dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items and Castings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Castings Gift Department has gifts for everyone. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown, family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families since 1972. Cassing Lumber Company, Route 99 South Mount Sterling. Call 773-2611.
And welcome back, Hornet fans. Start of the 4th inning here. Coming to you live from Brown County Little League. Again, I'm sure for those of you that don't know, maybe not from Brown County, we were playing at the Little League fields this year as our softball, baseball, and football fields are all getting turf. So we will, all games, for those of you coming to watch Lady Hornets, will be at the Brown County Little League field this year. First pitch from Ham, strike on the outside corner. Second one, strike 2, swinging. So coming out the top of the 4th, Byron, Caden's hand. This is Evans batting. She's 0 for 1 on the day. Gabby Evans, the 7th batter. Third pitch on the way, strike, swinging, another strikeout. That brings that to number 7, if I'm correct, which don't hold me accountable to that, but we're close.
I'm going to hold you accountable.
Of course, Wyatt is. Now our 8th place batter, Ella Little, up to bat. And with the pitch, strike 1, swinging. Caden's doing a good job today of throwing it, keeping it on the outside corner.
Yeah.
They've gotten a couple hits, but those have typically been taken to right field, which means that either they're behind or she's doing a good job of keeping it on the outside. Strike 2.
I'm just surprised, like, she pitches a lot. Like, not just in this game, but also in travel ball and a lot over Little League. Like, she barely gets a break and is still able to perform at her best.
Yep, good pitcher, good mechanics, a lot of work put in on that. 0-2 count, 1 out, third pitch on the way, strike 3 swinging. And this will bring up the 9th place batter, Sadie Rose, who was hit on the wrist by a pitch. Glad to see her back in the batter's box. Looks like everything's okay there. She pops it up. Maddie Ebbing trying to find it, but off the fence. Strike 1. Second pitch on the way for Ham. 2 outs, top of the 4th here. Is hit, and that will find the dirt.
Oh.
Past Gracie Wilkerson, but not that far past. That ball had some wicked spin on it.
Yeah.
And it hit and shot to the left. But Gracie a good job to recover and keep her to a single. So Sadie Rose gets a single. And with 2 outs in the top of the 4th, we are back at the top of the lineup with your pitcher, Emma Chapman, up to bat. Looking to help her cause here. First pitch, strike on the outside corner. Second one on the way, high outside. Bringing the count to 1-1 now. Next one's hit up the middle, off the glove of Ham, knocked down, can't get it. Nice try to play by Patton to try to save it, but the wheels of Emma Chapman beat it out. So good hustle there off the glove of Cadence. First and second now. Your number 2 hitter up, Ronnie Hubert.
I hope I didn't just jinx our pitcher with that comment earlier.
Pitch on the way, outside. Rose at second, Chapman at first for the Lady Cougars. 2 outs, top of the 4th here. One 1-0 your count, second pitch on the way. Strike on the inside corner. Another one on the way from Ham, low. Two 1 now your count. Pitch on the way. Hit, back to Ham. Fields cleanly, over to Olivia Ebbing for the out, and we are out of the inning. Heading to the bottom of the 4th, your score Brown County 4, West Central 0.
At Quincy Medical Group, the best care isn't just about the visit, it's about the relationship. With each clinic visit, our connection deepens, reminding us that our work is about people, not just appointments. And that's what happens when you're more than a clinic, when you're part of a community. It's the faces you recognize, the hands you trust, the care that's always within reach. It's the people you know caring for the people they know. That's more than healthcare. That's Quincy Medical Group.
Well, welcome back, Hornet fans. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Brown County will be bringing Gracie Wilkerson, the 9th place hitter, up to bat, and then the top of the lineup after that. Looking to add more runs onto this as we are halfway through this game.
Yep.
So unlike our first game, we have made it to the 4th inning, which makes it an official ball game. So technically, we haven't had an official game yet, even though we've had 2 on the schedule, 1 rain out and 1 called after the 3rd inning.
See if we can get our first official victory.
That's right.
I'm just gonna...
So as we said, next week we travel Monday down to Calhoun to face a very tough team that's usually winning regionals and going to state and softball, basketball, and volleyball. Great program down there for Calhoun. And then back at home here Tuesday versus a very talented Rushville team. So if you're out and about and in the area, you want to see some good softball, I would recommend seeing that game. On Tuesday at home, we play a lot of travel ball with a lot of the gals from Rushville, so a lot of friends on that team. Looking forward to that. And then we will be in Colchester on Friday and Minden Unity on Saturday. So lots of travel this week for the Lady Hornets and their fans.
Sadly.
And we are back live with the 9th place batter, Gracie Wilkerson, up to bat. Chapman with the pitch. Gracie with a hit. Out. Trouble. And it's dropped. Dropped by the shortstop. Tough play there. Shortstop kept running. It was far enough away she had to keep backing up, but not far enough out there that the center fielder could get it. So kind of in between play. Gracie Wilkerson gets on base. This will bring up the top of the lineup, Maddie Ebbing. Maddie 0 for 2 on the day with a fly out to center and a ground out. She's a gapper, and that gets through. Maddie Ebbing at least to second. Gracie Wilkerson's going to score. RBI for Maddie Ebbing, and she will be running third, and she is up, standing up with a gapper to right center for the Lady Hornets. Gracie Wilkerson with the score. 5-0 now, Brown County. Third time through, we're getting the feel of the pitcher and putting it in play. Kenna Giesler now. Kenna looking to bunt, offers, not there. Ball is not kicked away. Maddie Ebbing will get home, safe on the slide. So Kenna Giesler, although she offered and it was a strike, enough to distract the catcher. It did get by her. Maddie Ebbing sees that. The catcher actually had it in front of her but did not know that, and when she turned around, she kicked the ball. And so that allowed Maddie Ebbing to score 6-0 now your score. No outs, bottom of the fourth here for the Lady Hornets. Kenna Giesler up, second pitch, ball. Kenna 1 for 2 on the day. That would be the 70th pitch for Chapman. It is high. Two one, no outs. Fouled straight back. Almost hit our camera, Wyatt.
Yeah.
Two our count, no outs. Pitch on the way, in the dirt, full count. Do like the patience level of the Hornets batters today. I feel like we've had several full counts making the pitcher work, seen a lot of pitches. Full count pitch on the way. Kenna hits it off the first baseman's glove. She gets it up and safe. Beats it out. So good hustle there by Kenna Giesler. Good play there by Chapman. Hard hit back to her off of the glove. Stuck with it. Just did not quite get there on time.
Now we got Cadence Ham, our pitcher, stepping up.
Giesler at first, I would assume, going to steal. She's off. Cadence with the hit to second. Out at first, advances the runner. So Giesler now at second. Cadence gets the runner over, thrown out. One out, bringing up our cleanup hitter, Livy Ebbing. Giesler at second. Livy Ebbing up to bat, 1 for 2 on the day. She fouls it back. Out of play, 0-1. Coach Shaw giving some advice to Livy. Wants her hands on top of the ball, swinging through. Second pitch in the dirt. Ball. 1-1 now your count. Pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2 your count, 1 out. Kenny Giesler at second. Olivia Ebbing up to bat. Pitch on the way. Grounds it softly. Glove by Chapman. Chapman from her knees. Olivia Ebbing beats that out. Bad throw. That will score Giesler. Olivia to second. Woody's bringing her to third. Olivia there and stand up at third. So single for Olivia. Advances to second on the throwing error, which I believe happened her last at bat as well. That scores Giesler. 7-0 now Lady Hornets. Olivia Ebbing at third. Still 1 out. Bottom of the 4th. Harper Hazelrig now up to bat. A couple walks today for her. Ball gets past the catcher. Olivia Ebbing will score standing up. 8-0 now, Lady Hornets. And Harper's up to bat. 1 out, 1 ball. No runners on now. Hits it to the third baseman. Third baseman up, throw in the dirt, almost dug but bobbled. Hazelrig safe. Would have been a close play anyway. Harper hustling hard down the line to make it a close play. And Brinley Patton will be up to bat, who laid down a nice bunt the last time. Harper at first. She's off with the pitch. And she will get in standing up. Know where the ball's hit, what to do. Patton. Hazelrig to third.
Eagle Valley.
Hope you can still see me. For some reason, everything just kind of went dark there for a second, but it looks like we're back up. And timeout by the catcher, wanting to go talk it over.
She just got a walk. Brinley.
Yeah, Brinley Patton with the walk.
Sorry, we had technical difficulties there.
Trying to get it figured out.
Bunt.
Bunt by Oliver, advances the runner, and she's going to get to first base. So good bunt there by Emerson Oliver. Trying to get your score up. For some reason, it's not working here. It's showing on there.
What'd you do to it, Lucas?
Not anything. It's showing on one, not showing on the other. I'm in a delay, that's why on my YouTube. All right, there we go. Trying to follow the game on my phone as well, but I was in a little bit of a delay. 8-0 is your score. I'm not showing a scoreboard on there, so I apologize, but I'll keep you updated. Currently 8-0. Currently bases loaded after a nice bunt by Oliver, which puts Ella Staten back up to the plate, your 8th place batter for the Lady Hornets. First pitch is high outside, ball 1. Catcher's having a little bit of an issue with their helmet. Looks like the ump is fixing that. And we're back to playing ball. Chapman on the mound. Ella Staten up, bases loaded, 1 out, bottom of the 4th. Second pitch on the way, outside. Two-0 your count, no place to put the runner as bases are loaded for the Lady Hornets. Pitch on the way from Chapman. It's inside, gets by the catcher, and we will advance.
Oh, it was more than It was 3
Yeah,
balls.
Yeah, it's only 3 balls. I think Ella thought that it was 4. So Ella
No,
needs...
wait, no, it was a walk.
No, he's saying it's 3 balls. Okay, now he's saying ball 4. A little bit of confusion here. All right, bases loaded after that confusion. That was a walk in. We've got Brinley Patton at third, Emerson Oliver at second, Ella Staten at first, 9th place hitter Gracie Wilkerson up to bat with the bases loaded. Bottom of the 4th, 9-0 now your score. Again, I apologize. The scoreboard was up at one point on the screen. I don't know what happened, but all right, coaches meeting at the mound. Looks like trying to get the team settled back down after a few pass balls and a few runs by the Lady Hornets to bring your score to 9-0. Gracie Wilkerson now up to bat. And we'll see what she can do with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch on the way. She hits it to the second base or shortstop. She throws it and out at home. Good play there. So good hustle by Brinley. That's what we like to see. Making a tough play, but great play there by the shortstop for the Lady Cougars, knowing what was going on, knowing that there was a force at home, and saved their team a run. 9-0 still the score after that. 2 outs. Top of the lineup, Madison Ebbing up to bat for the Lady Hornets, looking to break this one wide open with the swing of a bat. Standing in the very front of the box, she is ready to go. Pitch on the way. And it is to the shortstop. Shortstop bobbles it. Maddie Ebbing with the hustle, and she beats it out easily. And we will score another run. 10-0 now your score. Two outs, bottom of the 4th. Kenna Giesler now up for the Lady Hornets. Pitch in the dirt. Nice stop there by the catcher, keeping Ella Staten at third. One 0, 2 outs. Pitch on the way. Giesler with the foul ball. 1-1 now. Next one by Chapman on the way. Kenna with a foul straight back into the fence. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. .94 pitches now for Emma Chapman. Nice changeup on the way. Swung, missed, and safe at home. So that play right there was a swing and a miss, but it was a dropped 3rd strike. And so when that happens, they can advance when bases are loaded. Typically, if first base is covered, they can't, but with bases loaded, they can advance. Good heads-up play there by Kenna Giesler to not only get to first, but Ella Staten hustling, sliding, getting safe at home. 11-0 now your score after that play. Cadence Ham up to bat now. And you will see this from Rick Shaw. Cadence Ham is going to switch over and bat from the left side of the plate. One of the things that Rick prides himself on is teaching kids a bunch of stuff. And Cadence Ham rips it past the second baseman to score 2 runs. And your Lady Hornets now 13-0. So yeah, one of the things you'll see with Rick is that he wants our kids to slap bunt or slap hit, slap bunt, bat from the left side. And you saw that with Cadence Ham. Good hit there from the left side from a right-handed hitter. 13-0 is the run rule at 12 after 4. So that is your ball game, folks, with your final Brown County 13, West Central Lady Cougars 0. As always, we appreciate our sponsors, appreciate Steve and Lisa for the ability to have Wyatt and I call these games and all the support from the community. Thank everyone for tuning in. We appreciate everything that everyone does. We'll do a player of the game right now. And let me get my pad out here. So player of the game is brought to you by Mount Sterling Foods. They're your small town grocery store. Stop by their deli like I do almost every day. See everyone there to get lunch, or give them a call at 773-2213. Player of the game, I think I'm going to give it today to Cadence Ham. First time out pitching. I had 8 or 9 strikeouts. I don't know the official number, but had a couple of, bases jammed there a couple times, and Cadence just kept her composure and did well to get the Lady Hornets out of it. Exciting times for this season. As you can see, we're going to have a good look and feel of stealing, as you saw today. When we get on first, we're almost always going to second. So good job there. Today, nice hit there to end the game from the left side by Cadence Ham. All-around great game by the girls. I feel like first full game. It was fun to watch and see, and we appreciate all the fans here at the Brown County Little League field today. We will play B innings today, so for those of you that aren't aware, sometimes we play some extra innings depending on the number of players that we have. So we'll see some young Lady Hornets that maybe didn't get a chance to play in this game. They will be playing a few innings in the next game. We are going to go off air for that. Have a great rest of the Saturday. Wyatt, anything you want to say before we leave?
Just have a great rest of the summer before school starts, kids. That's all I can
right.
say.
Enjoy it. Come out to see these Lady Hornets as they play this year. Again, lots of exciting stuff going on. I think you're going to like the style of softball that we're going to be playing this year. Looking forward to seeing you at the game. For those of you who can't make it, we will be here at the home game, so please tune in. Have a great rest of the Saturday, folks.
See ya.